everyone, welcome to the channel. I'm continuing with this series about dealing with chaos from a spiritual perspective. And today we'll talk about how ego enters into this equation. The word ego is a Greek word, it means I. So if I want to say I am in Greek, egoime. If you remember the previous videos in which I talked about different levels of existence, first of all the cosmos, and then within that our world, and of course the relationships that make our world work. And then there's this level that I want to talk about more today, ego. Behind the ego is the mind, the intellect, our subconscious impressions, the things that are recorded in us, and finally the deep inner self. Now what happens is that when we're trying to interact with things, we don't have the depth of perception in order to really come out with the right manifestation of ourselves. Generally it's a sort of an interaction between our relationships, whatever's going on, and what's happening in our mind, which sometimes is very confused, the intellect very unstable sometimes, and the subconscious impressions which are all over the place. So this sort of interaction between a deeper state and the outside state, in this case our relationships, it's managed by the ego. It's like the ego is like the agent between what's going on inside of us and what's going on outside of us. And it's not a very good agent most of the time, sort of takes over. I'm the boss, I know what to do. We have to try to learn to start to respond to things, especially in these times of craziness, from a deeper state, from our inner self. In other words, to change the starting point, where I spring out from, where I come out from. So there's this limited ego. I'm so-and-so, I did this, I did that, and it's connect with the body and the story and all of the roles that we have. And I respond to the world from that. But there's deeper inner state, which is the stable state, which is a peaceful state, a loving state. I need to learn to change my location of operation. Let's say I need to go from here to here, so that when I'm responding to things outside of me, I'm really coming from a deeper state. Otherwise, we're caught in a world where we're sort of, what mask am I going to put on today? So we need to go inside of ourselves, look deeply inside of ourselves, and come out with the best that we possibly have in order to face anything that's coming up. Hope you've enjoyed this short reflection. In the next video, I'm going to talk about how our consciousness works. Mind, the intellect, the subconscious, how they come together and produce our experience of the world. Until then, stay in peace and stay well.